Hey everyone, I'm DT10 and in this video I'll be showing you how to build certain elements of my 11th Doctor's first TARDIS in vanilla Minecraft. So to start off this tutorial we'll be building the console and rotor. So to start with, place a block, place a nether brick stairs facing like that and one smooth sandstone stairs either side. Repeat this on all four sides. Once you have this basic shape, we're now going to move on to the next part. So you may have noticed I've dug down 2 blocks and placed smooth sandstone all the way around the edge. Now you don't have to do this, but it just gives it a nice clean look. Next, we're going to place a diamond of sea lanterns. We're going to be placing lime stained glass on top of them. We're going to be placing grey stained glass on top of all of them. Next, you're going to get smooth sandstone blocks or slabs and just build all the way up in all 4 of these corners. Finally, you're going to be placing 4 smooth sandstone slabs on all 4 of these blocks. Next up, we're going to be building the rotor. So first, you need to get some light grey stained glass and you need to go up 10 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Next, get spruce trapdoors and you're going to line 2 sides of these with spruce trapdoors. Some near the top here may get removed in the future, but the ones at the bottom definitely won't. Do the same on the other side. Next up, for a small nice little detail, we're going to be placing a dark oak trapdoor on the first block up at the top and a bell on top for the gramophone. Next, you're going to get stone brick wall, and on the 5th block up, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you're going to be placing stone brick wall all the way around, filling every possible gap like this. Now leave the trapdoors, don't put anything inside the trapdoors for now, they will be staying as they are. But you should end up with a nice looking little shape like this. Next up, come to this block here, place 1 chain, place a block of coal and place a dark oak trapdoor either side and place a warp button on either side. On the other side here, we're going to be doing the same. We're going to be placing a chain and a block of coal, but instead of a dark oak trapdoor, we're going to be placing a birch trapdoor on either side and facing in a slightly different direction. We're going to be placing an acacia button on either side too. This is your main console done. Next up, we're going to be getting a block of quartz. We're going to go 1, 2 blocks up, and we're going to come 1, 2, 3 blocks out. We're going to be placing 3 blocks here, then we're going to create a little circle all the way round. So now your console should look like this. We're going to come out another block here, and we're going to, instead of 3, go 5, and create another circle all the way round. So this time, instead of 1 block in the middle, there will be 2 blocks in the middle of your 5, and then you'll do this all the way round. Now it's really starting to take shape. After this, you're going to go 3 up all the way around. Do the same with the middle circle. And finally, we're going to be placing sea lanterns in all of the available space, both in this rim and the middle, including these 3 gaps here all the way on all 4 corners. The top of your TARDIS should now look like this. Next, get some white terracotta and cover up this diamond here. Now please bear in mind that this would be your roof here, so it wouldn't look as strange and as out of place as it does now. Next, you're going to get some iron trapdoors and place them on the bottom of these sea lanterns all the way round. After that, this is what your TARDIS should now look like. Now as you can see, I've just put some white terracotta all the way around. Now this isn't strictly part of the rotor and console design, however it's just to give you an impression of what it would look like if the roof was really there, so that these iron trapdoors and sea lanterns don't look so out of place, as well as the middle. Speaking of the middle, that's what we're now going to move on to. So this is where it gets a little bit more complicated, so I'll try and go a little bit slower and make it a lot easier to follow. So to start with, we're actually going to remove this layer here. We're going to place a trapdoor, spruce trapdoor on top, and with light stained grey stained glass, we're going to go all the way round like this. And we're going to be placing spruce trapdoors on all 4 of these and in the middle. This really gives it a nice clean finish. Next up, we're going to lower this whole thing down because I forgot how to build it. The top of your rotor should now look like this. Sorry for all the confusion there. Next, you're going to be placing on the bottom of these blocks here iron trapdoors, and you're going to do this on each of the 4 sides like this. Now from this point onwards it will get really hard to move in here, but thankfully all we've now got to do is just place iron trapdoors again on the undersides of these 4 blocks here, and that is the top of your rotor done. Finally, to end this tutorial, you're just going to get some various redstone bits here, and you're just going to place them however you'd like on this console. And this is your finished 11th Doctor's first TARDIS console and rotor. Let's move on to the next part. Next up in this tutorial, we're going to be building this sandstone wall here and this other sandstone wall on the opposite side. To start this second tutorial, we're going to be building a line of 11 smooth sandstone slabs, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're then going to leave a 5 block gap and do the same on the other side. Next up, we're going to be placing smooth sandstone blocks behind these slabs, again leaving the 5 in the middle. This will be where your staircase will go. On top of this line of smooth sandstone, you're going to get smooth sandstone stairs and place them on top once more like this, all the way along, keeping it very symmetrical. And next, you're going to be getting smooth sandstone blocks, building up to and putting a slab on top, all the way along, once more leaving the gap in the middle. For the next layer of this build, get smooth sandstone blocks once more and build up 3 all the way along again. Make sure you still leave this gap in the middle. This is our central one, meaning after this we'll just be repeating this but backwards. Your wall should now look like this. However, as the staircase is slowly going up, we can now start to bring it round, so you're going to be placing 2 blocks like that either side to create the start of an arch. Now, as I said, we're going to be building this but backwards on top this time. However, as we get through, we won't be leaving the 5 blocks in the middle. So place a line of slabs all the way along here, build 2 more slabs either side like this, and then finally place a line of blocks once more on top of all of these, and this will finish off your arch. Now from here, we're just going to be building this exact thing, however going all the way along the top. Your wall should now look like this. Next, just come 3 blocks along here and punch a 2x2 hole here and a 1 hole here with a chain through it. Now we're just going to be repeating this all over in various patterns. You don't even have to follow a pattern. You can do it however you like, so long as you punch some holes in there and put some chains in the smaller ones. And that is your back wall pretty much complete. Now this is where I've chosen to punch my holes, but as I said, you can do them anywhere. However, I just wanted to show you 2 at the top here and what you do. So if you come across this, obviously you don't want the chain to be freestanding, so all you do is you can either place a slab or you can place a block on top of it like that, and the same goes for this, so that it has a nice square hole. Next up in this tutorial video, we're going to be building the second wall of this type, however the one that is slightly smaller in height and width. So you're going to first be placing 1 cut sandstone block, 6 smooth sandstone blocks, and then another cut sandstone. Next, you're going to be leaving 5 blocks in the middle once more. You're going to do the same thing on this side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then another one. Next up, we're going to be doing the same thing again. However, instead of 1 block up, we're going to be 2. We're going to keep this border of cut sandstone. We're going to go all the way along to the end, place a cut sandstone, and go all the way along the other way once more, and repeat this on the other side. Next, we're going to do the same thing once more, however with 3 blocks, and similar to the other design over there, we're going to start not leaving the centre 5 blocks, as the staircase will go up in the middle. Now in this tutorial, it must be pointed out that I won't be teaching you the stairs, as they are pretty self-explanatory and I'm sure you are able to build them yourself. Now some of these blocks here will be removed the cut sandstone, as they curve in to form an arch in just a second. Once you've done that, just fill in these 2 blocks here, and we're going to be repeating these 2 sections on the top. Finally, to finish off this design, you're going to go to the top, and similar to a castle, you're going to go 1 block, leave 3, and do another one all the way along like this, leaving them as if they were turrets, and in theory you should get to the end and you should have 6 total on the top. Now this is your almost finished design, but similar to this one, we're just going to be punching some holes and putting some chains and some blocks of iron in like this. So for example, if I went here, I place a chain, a block of iron, and chains on all 4 of these like so. Now you may, in your design, you can move that back if you want to, I would personally. Now, in a slightly different way to this other one over here, it's actually better if this one looks symmetrical. So you're going to do exactly the same design you do on this side here, and so you're going to be placing chain, block of iron, chains all the way around, and you're going to be placing chain once more here, and your slab on top. Now, wherever you choose the holes at the top is whatever you want to, but these are the holes I've chosen for my design. Now, I'm afraid that's pretty much it for this video. So I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial and this TARDIS. If you'd like to see more content like this, then please subscribe. But I've been DT10, and I will see you in the next video.